What's happening in the world of news? From shocking legal proceedings to major sports updates, we've got it all. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. First up, a major legal development in a high-profile case. Then, we dive into the latest from the courtroom. We've also got a story that's making waves in the entertainment industry. And don't miss our look at a significant development in national affairs. Plus, a peek at the future of a popular competition. Stay tuned for all the unmissable updates right here on PumpTalk News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Shocking legal turn. Mental evaluation ordered in American Idol exec murder case. A disturbing legal development has emerged in the tragic case of the American Idol executive, Robin Kay, and her husband, Thomas DeLuca. The man charged with their fatal shooting, Raymond Budarian, 22, will undergo a mental evaluation to determine his fitness to stand trial. This ruling, made by a judge in Los Angeles on Wednesday, August 20, 2025, has suspended the criminal proceedings against Budarian. He appeared in court for his arraignment, but did not enter a plea, awaiting the outcome of the psychiatric examination. The case has sent ripples through the entertainment industry and the local community, highlighting the devastating impact of such violence. The details surrounding the incident remain under investigation, but the focus has now shifted to Budarian's mental state and its potential influence on the trial's progression. This evaluation is a critical step in the legal process, as it will ascertain whether Budarian can comprehend the charges against him and participate meaningfully in his defense. The results of this evaluation will undoubtedly shape the future course of the legal proceedings. Audience impact. The news has understandably garnered significant attention, with many expressing shock and sadness over the loss of Kay and DeLuca. Online discussions reflect a mix of grief for the victims and anticipation regarding the legal proceedings. The focus on mental competency also brings to light broader conversations about mental health and its intersection with the justice system. Stay with us as we break down everything you need to know. Next, we're heading to the courtroom for another gripping update. Courtroom drama unfolds. Rapper Young Dolph murder trial nears verdict. The trial of Hernandez Gavan, accused of orchestrating the daytime ambush killing of rapper Young Dolph in November 2021, is reaching a pivotal stage. Gavan, 45, faces charges of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Prosecutors allege that while Gavan did not personally pull the trigger, he directed the two individuals who did. The jury began its deliberations on Wednesday, marking a crucial moment in the case that has captivated attention in Memphis and beyond. Young Dolph, born Adolph Thornton Jr., was a prominent figure in the music industry, deeply rooted in his hometown of Memphis. His untimely death sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community and beyond, leaving a void that is still deeply felt. The trial has delved into the intricate details of the alleged conspiracy, presenting evidence and testimonies that aim to establish Gavan's role in the fatal incident. The prosecution's case hinges on proving that Gavan's actions directly led to the rapper's demise, painting a picture of premeditation and calculated violence. Meanwhile, the defense is expected to challenge the prosecution's narrative, potentially raising questions about the evidence or Gavan's level of involvement. The outcome of these deliberations will not only determine Gavan's fate, but also bring a measure of closure to the ongoing pursuit of justice for Young Dolph and his loved ones. The court's proceedings have been closely watched, with many awaiting the jury's decision to understand the full extent of accountability in this high-profile case. The community's anticipation is palpable as they await the verdict that could bring an end to this chapter of tragedy and legal contention. Audience impact. The ongoing trial has sparked intense discussion across social media and fan forums, with many paying tribute to Young Dolph and expressing their hope for a just outcome. Legal analysts have been dissecting the prosecution's strategy and potential defense arguments, highlighting the complexities of conspiracy charges. But that's not all the news you need to know. We're also tracking major developments in the sports world. Stay tuned. From idol stardom to personal growth, David Archuleta's journey beyond the spotlight. Former American Idol sensation David Archuleta is opening up about his decision to step away from the Hollywood limelight after his runner-up finish in Season 7. Archuleta, who captured hearts with his hit song, Crush, in 2008, revealed in a recent interview that he felt like a very innocent, naive kid thrust into immense national fame. The overwhelming pressure and attention led him to seek solace and self-discovery, first through a 2-year Mormon missionary stint in Chile. Upon his return, Archuleta candidly discussed his internal journey, grappling with his identity, his faith, and his sexuality. His forthcoming memoir, Devout, set for release on February 17, promises to offer an intimate look at his upbringing in a devout Mormon community in Utah and his subsequent coming to terms with his queer identity. He shared that Devout is about how I grew up extremely religious and extremely devoted to my beliefs, and the kind of person I thought I was supposed to be. Then coming to terms with my sexuality, coming to terms with where I really stand with what my beliefs are, not just what someone else was telling me I should believe. This personal exploration has also infused his music, with his latest EP, Earthly Delights, and the single Dulce Amor, showcasing a more personal and lover boy approach to his artistry. Archuleta is now embarking on a new chapter, preparing to tour and connect with fans through his music and his deeply personal stories. His candor about navigating fame, faith, and self-acceptance resonates with many who have followed his career, highlighting a path of authentic growth beyond the initial American Idol phenomenon. His willingness to share his experiences offers a powerful narrative of self-discovery and the courage it takes to live truthfully, even after achieving widespread recognition at a young age. Audience impact. Fans have expressed overwhelming support for Archuleta's openness and vulnerability, praising his courage in sharing his personal journey. Social media is abuzz with discussions about his upcoming book and music, with many relating to his experiences with faith and identity. And we're not done yet. We've got more updates coming your way. Next, we're looking at a significant shift in national policy. Federal intervention in D.C. policing. President Trump mobilizes National Guard amidst crime concerns. In a decisive move to address escalating crime rates in the nation's capital, President Donald Trump has ordered the federal takeover of the Washington, D.C. police force and mobilized the National Guard. This unprecedented action, announced Wednesday, August 20, 2025, grants the president the authority to maintain federal control of the department for an initial 30-day period, after which congressional approval will be required for any extension. The president has stated that this intervention is a necessary step to combat the rising tide of crime plaguing the city. The decision has ignited a vigorous debate across the political spectrum, with supporters lauding the president's firm stance on law and order and critics raising concerns about federal overreach and the potential impact on local governance. The mobilization of the National Guard signifies a heightened state of alert and a significant commitment of resources to restore order and safety in the district. This move comes at a time when many cities across the nation are grappling with similar challenges related to public safety, making the situation in Washington, D.C. a focal point for discussions on crime prevention and law enforcement strategies. The legality of the president's actions is rooted in existing federal statutes that allow for such interventions under specific circumstances, particularly concerning national security and public order within federal territories. However, the long-term implications and the effectiveness of this federal takeover remain subjects of intense scrutiny and anticipation. The coming weeks will be critical in observing how this federal intervention impacts crime statistics, community relations, and the overall governance of the district's law enforcement. The president's administration is expected to provide further details on the operational plans and objectives during this period of federal oversight. The response from local authorities and residents is also being closely monitored as the situation unfolds, with many hoping for a swift return to normalcy and a significant reduction in criminal activity. Audience impact. Public reaction to the federal takeover has been mixed, with strong opinions expressed online and in local communities. Many are looking for immediate improvements in safety, while others are concerned about the precedent set by such federal intervention. And that brings us to the end of our top stories. But don't go anywhere. We've got a quick recap and your final call to action coming right up. In case you missed it, a man charged in the American Idol exec murder case will undergo a mental evaluation. The trial for the rapper Young Dolph murder case is now in the jury's hands. David Archuleta is sharing his journey beyond American Idol fame, and President Trump has ordered a federal takeover of the D.C. police force. That's all for today on PumpTalk News. If you enjoyed this update, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. See you next time.